everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it is Paydirt review time. For today's review, we're going to be reviewing Western State Minerals 1 pound bag with a guaranteed 1/3 of a gram of gold. So I'm really excited to get into this Paydirt. I saw this Paydirt being reviewed by Clash over at Clash Guitars probably 2 years ago, and I wanted to get a bag of it because there's not a ton of Colorado sellers out there, and this is one that's been around for a really long time. So finally got a bag of it, and I'm ready to review it. So let's just flash up the description, and we're going to start classifying this down and panning it all out. So here's the description. So, as you saw, the description on this Paydirt is extremely lacking. They don't have a lot of information on there. There is a little bit of information on their website about the Russell Party in Colorado and the Gold Rush in Colorado, but not very much about this Paydirt. So let's just weigh this up, see if it's the pound they state it is, and it's not. 12.8 ounces. So it is a little bit short on the Paydirt itself. And when I watched the original Clash review on this Paydirt, I noticed he only found 0.30 something in gold. And to me, a 1/3 is 0.33. So I'll be curious if I find 0.33 grams of gold in this. I do like the bag. This is a really cool bag. So let's just open it up, classify it down, and see what we get. It does have a staple in it, which I remember seeing in Clash's video. But on the website, it describes this as sand. So I'm going to be curious if it's just like play sand. It kind of looks like play sand. Let's just open it up and find out. It does have a vial, a little bitty vial, I guess, to put your gold in. And while it looks like play sand, it's obviously not. It has larger material in it. So be curious where this is from. But like I said, they don't give you very much information on their website. So I'm just going to let you listen to some music, and we're going to classify this down. Material obviously steps up from the -40 all the way to the +10, with the majority of this Paydirt being in the -40, then a little bit more, a little bit less in the -20 +40, and it keeps going where the very least amount of material is in the +10. So I'll be curious to see where the gold is in this, but before I go look for the gold, let's check to see if there's any magnetite. And there's a little bit for only 12 ounces of material. And again, a little bit in there. So be curious to see again where the gold is. And the only way to find that out is to go pan. So let's go pan this out. All right, have my pan, my water, and the Paydirt. So let's just get through the +10 first and listen to some more music. Well, finished panning everything out, and pretty simple stuff to go through. The minus 40 was a little bit of a pain, especially when you saw how little gold I recovered, but overall it wasn't horrible. I was a little surprised with the plus 10, and as you saw, I did find some gold. One nice little picker right here, so I was pretty happy with that. And then in the minus 10 plus 20, even more gold. A nice little pile, about 20 pieces in there. And one thing about this gold is none of it is flat. In any of the classifications of gold I found, it's all really rough gold, which is really nice. You don't see that a lot in Paydirt. A lot of the Paydirt gold tends to be really flat, which makes it want to float. It makes you think it weighs more than it does. But anyways, to the minus 20 plus 40, even more gold. A nice little pile again, about 10 pieces in there. And finally, in the minus 40, even more gold, but just one little tiny piece, all by himself. That's all I found in the minus 40. So let's just weigh this up. We're going to start with the one little picker. 0.075, and if you saw, just because it's driving me crazy, I lost one of my mercury dimes, or gold-plated mercury dimes, and it's driving me crazy. So 0.075 for that, and then the minus 10 plus 20, 0.255, and again, I was guaranteed 1/3 of a gram in this bag. Minus 20 plus 40, 0.060. I'm not going to bother weighing up this one little piece, so I'm just going to add it to the rest. And let's see what we got. So I definitely got 1/3 of a gram. 0.395. And I'm going to be right back with my ROI and my review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get right to it. This was from westernstateminerals.com. It was supposed to be their 1 pound bag. I only got 12 ounces, but it was listed as a 1 pound bag. It was guaranteed 1/3 of a gram of gold. Its cost right here, $30. Shipping was free, so my total cost right here, $30. Gold recovered, again, right here, 0.395 grams of gold. Gold spot on the day this was received was $45.52. And yes, I have been sitting on this bag of Paydirt for a little bit of time. Gold has gone quite up a bit since then. So gold value right here, $17.98. Making my ROI a 59.93%, or on my scale, a 6.0. Now, I will say one thing about the gold price and the ROI, and that is I have noticed this seller has not been adjusting his price at all. When I purchased this, the price of gold was $45 a gram, and right now it is $53 a gram, and this same bag sells for $30. So if I bought this bag today, I would actually have gotten a 70% ROI for the exact same amount of money I spent. So I should have waited to buy it, I guess I'm telling myself. Anyway, for fun factor, I'm giving it a 6. I didn't bump it up or bump it down any. I got a decent 60% ROI, and I was happy with that. So Paydirt, for fun factor, it's a 6. For Paydirt description, he's getting a 4. It should really be a 2, but since he does state the weight and the amount of gold you'll find, I generally keep that at a 4 if they tell you that information. For quantity and packaging, he's getting an 8. It wasn't a plastic bag, but it was double bagged in this nice little burlap bag, which I like, so he's getting an 8 for that. For quantity, he's only getting an 8 because it was underneath the pound, so total for Paydirt quantity and packaging is an 8. For customer service and shipping, he's getting a 10 on both. It shipped out really quickly, and when I emailed him, he actually responded within, I believe it was 36 hours. And this is a fairly small site. I doubt he gets a ton of online orders, and that really surprised me. But anyway, total score for Western State Minerals 1 pound bag is a 6.4. Pretty mid-ground, but it is a lower price bag. For 30 bucks, I don't think it's that bad, especially if you bought it now and you'd be getting a 70% ROI, or I would if I got the same amount of gold. I'm guessing if I got a little bit more than 1/3 of a gram, so I'm guessing 1/3 of a gram, you'd be getting about a 65% ROI. But not too bad. So all that's left is to flash up the score and give away a 24 karat gold-plated dime. So let's flash up the score right here. Now for today's 24 karat gold-plated dime winner, it's going to be Adam A. So Adam A, make sure you contact me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching, happy panning, and make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber.